you know, when you go to a restaurant
Yeah.
and there is one item, usually it's like a steak or something or some sort of crazy fish or whatever, marked like double the price of everything else.
It's like the big entree, the special of the day.
That's right.
But not a good not a good price special.
Not a good price special. Yeah, but it's like or it's just a monster part of the thing.
Yeah.
The reason for that is that it makes everything else look like it's a good deal. So there's in a lot of cases
that's so sneaky.
They're not expecting you to even order it or ever have it ordered. I mean, I'm sure they're happy if you do, but it's so that everything else you feel really, really good about.
That's because if I see, there's a $78 steak on the menu, I'm
this $45 plate of pasta?
Yeah, this $45 chicken is excellent. What a saver I am. Aren't I savvy? Look at me go on a budget, lady on a budget. It's true though. And I can think like I was at a restaurant 2 weekends ago where I saw and I was like, I would never spend that much money on a steak, but I will spend it on this. And I was being jerked around.
What did you get?
Like I got the chicken. And because I love chicken.
Okay, but you can't go to a restaurant and get chicken. That's the rule.
No, you can't. That's not a rule.
You know that's the rule, right?
No, it's not.
Anybody can make chicken at home. If you're going out to a restaurant, you got to do something else. You got to do like if you go to an Italian restaurant, like you're going pasta, you're going pizza, you're going whatever. You can't do chicken when you go out.
Yeah.
That is because you can have chicken at home. Why would you go out and have chicken?
I can have anything at home if I put my mind to it. So why am I having anything at a restaurant?
Well, because I don't think you're going to be able to match some of the like crazy dishes. You're not going to go buy yourself duck. And cook that up.
I don't even know where to buy duck.
Yeah.
I don't even.
Exactly.
I don't go to stores that even offer duck.
So like other things that you would try, venison or whatever. I don't know. I'm just naming weird stuff. Why are you saying all
this weird meat? No, okay. But I can't make chicken like some people can. Like I can't make chicken.
You can't make a blackened chicken I can't make it like Joey Tomatoes does.
I can't make jerk chicken. I can't make jerk chicken like anybody can. I'm sure I could try, but I definitely can't make jerk chicken.
That's fair.
Greek chicken, absolutely not. I'm going up on the Danforth. I'm ordering chicken, or I'm ordering lamb. Okay, I'm getting souvlaki. I can't pronounce it, but my God, it's good. And I will eat anything that somebody else cooks for me.
Really?
And I will say, yum, this is much better than I could have done.
It's the people that go to like a big steakhouse and like, yeah, I'll have the chicken breast. And you're like, what? One of my best friends, he took his wife, I think for their anniversary to one of the big steakhouses here in Toronto where we record. And she ordered hilarious. She was like, and he was kind of offended by this. She ordered the grilled cheese.
Stop.
But it was like a steakhouse high-end grilled cheese.
A little baby grill.
And it was tomato soup too, which by the way is one of my favorite combos. Grilled cheese and then a tomato soup.
Yeah,
delicious.
Cold rainy day.
And 100% cold rainy day, right?
Yeah.
And she said it was the greatest grilled cheese she'd ever had and does not regret ordering it. And he's sitting across from her eating the steak that's 3 times the price going, what's wrong with you? We're here to, like, this is supposed to be something that you can't make at home, right?
You know what though? Maybe switch that. What's wrong with him? Maybe she saw the grilled cheese on there and she thought, what a good deal. And
I mean, I think it's for kids. I'll be honest with you.
Well, that's right. So what's this baby menu? Like, which brings me to, if you go out on a date and somebody orders like non-ironically off the kids menu, is that a no for you?
Oh, I don't care. I don't usually care. I you know what? I dated somebody once who like was really restricted in their eating, and not because they were like, trying to lose weight or anything. They only ate bad food. It's like one of the skinniest people I've ever, these people that can just throw anything, did not eat vegetables very much. Like loved hot dogs, loved chicken fingers.
I'll have a chicken nugget. Yeah,
100%. But it made it hard when we went to restaurants because like if there were no chicken nuggets on the menu or chicken fingers or something, she wouldn't eat.
Fussy girl.
Yeah. So I after a while I was like, this is not going to work for me. Like
my nephew's like that.
It wasn't the reason we ended up breaking up, but it was.
My nephew's like that, and I worry about when he gets when he dates. He's 12, but I've only ever seen him eat chicken nuggets, really. And my brother and his wife like try to feed him different things, but he's a very particular eater. And I say, Braxton, what are you going to do when you want to date, someone?
Well, some guys don't come into it until they're in their 20s.
TJ, our old co-host, only ate chicken nuggets, really.
And our good friend and a friend of mine, obviously business partner of mine too, Jesse Blake.
Yeah, he didn't eat vegetables till he was 28.
He worked with us on Virgin Mornings, but he didn't. He really, like when I met him, did not eat vegetables. And now that's all he eats. Like he is a very, very healthy
When
eater.
I first met him, he got a slice of pizza tattooed on the inside of his lip when we were working at Kiss.
Yeah.
You know what?
You ready to find out how else you've been
Yeah, sorry. Fussy men. Okay.
Okay. So here's another one. If you walk up to, this is where Jax gets got. Okay. She gets caught. This is they interviewed a restaurateur about this. Said this restaurateur noted that if you walk up to the cashier's counter and see that there's money in the tip jar,
oh yeah,
a customer will likely feel obligated, Jax, to add to it, thinking it's customary. However, usually the staff has stuffed the collection box to pressure you. So it's not, so if you see it full, it's usually not because if it's empty, it looks like, oh, well, no one's tipping, so I don't have to tip.
Give me a plexiglass clear box. I don't even read what's on it. I say, here you go. Because I'm like, whoever's, this box needs it. This little plexiglass box needs my help.
Do you not feel a little bit like you especially, you would be the type of person I feel like who would tip at the table and then tip at that box too. Like that's where
maybe. Okay. maybe
because it is that little splash of guilt on the way out. It definitely, I feel it for sure.
I think about if I've undertipped after I leave establishments all the time. I'm like, was that enough?
What's the going rate now for tipping?
I don't know. I don't know.
Like it used to be just a flat 15%. And now they hand you the debit machine and it's like, do you want to tip 20, 25 or 85%?
I tip at Subway. I tip at like fast food places now too.
Well, that's a Nova Scotia thing.
Why?
So, okay. For people that don't know, like, and we have listeners literally in a bazillion different countries.
Yeah.
In
worldwide.
There's a lot of, no, well, it's true.
Yeah.
So in Nova Scotia, something that I learned when I lived there was you tip at the Tim Hortons drive-thru.
Yeah.
Or you tip at McDonald's.
Yeah.
And it's like you drop like a couple quarters or whatever, right? It's nothing crazy.
Keep the change, yeah.
Yeah, but I had never experienced that. And I remember I was driving my friend Zach around. We wanted to stop for coffee because we were caffeine addicts. And we both order a couple of larges and whatever. And I just drove off. And he said, what are you thinking?
Yeah, you're a maniac.
And I said, what are you talking
Very
about?
rude.
He was like, you didn't tip at the
Very rude.
thing. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Where? At Tim Hortons?
Yeah.
And yet that's a thing.
Yeah.
That's a thing. And now I'm finding like if I go into a local coffee shop or even like a chain coffee shop and just order from the counter, they're like, well, how much do you want to tip us? And I'm like, wait a second. Hold on. What?
Yeah.
And because you didn't used to tip at fast food and now they're making that the
It's a
option.
huge thing now. And also, did you know, I'm pretty sure, you know the robot stands at Tim Hortons that you could beep, boop, boop, order off them?
Yeah.
They ask you to tip and I say, you are a human.
Yeah, you're not a person.
But then I'm like, the people making the coffee are.
So here's the thing.
I tip the robot because I'm scared.
I want to know if I'm going to tip. I want to know that it's actually going to those
and not
people.
to the robot.
Because or the robot, or it's just like, because you know the big corporations, they'll be like, yeah, we're going to take 50% of all tips just for fun. Like I want to know if I'm going to tip at a restaurant, I have no problem doing that. That's easy.
Yeah.
But like when I walk into a major chain.
Yeah.
If I'm tipping you and it's not cash, right? Like in Nova Scotia, again, it's like leave an extra $1 or something like that in cash. If I need to know that that's going into a pool that gets paid out that night.
You know who I'm surprised? Shoppers. They're going to start asking for tips next.
No.
Shoppers is, I can feel it coming.
No, man.
Shoppers and Loblaws.
Just pay people. Just pay people. It's not that hard.
No robots and no CEOs. Anybody else I'll give tips to.
Okay. So another trick at the restaurant that they're using to get you to spend more money is that, and this is especially, you remember the millennial burger joint trend that was going on TikTok, which is like, uncomfortable stools and exposed brick walls and everybody sits at a communal
Lumineers
table.
playing gently in the background.
Garlic aioli for your french fries.
I love
we've
garlic
deconstructed
aioli.
the burger and we were going to put lettuce on it instead and whatever. So there is so when you see these daily special handwritten sign that is like, ooh, special, it's probably been a special for weeks.
Adam, don't like this. Is
the staff is hoping that the handmade sign makes you believe that it's limited and fresh because obviously you would be going in there every day and cleaning it off and then writing a new special on it.
I thought the special board was real. I think that's nice. It's nice to know that
sometimes it's too nice to be real. I'm like, you can't tell me that chalk. Some people are like beautiful chalk artists, and I'm like, no. You hired somebody for this. I don't believe this.
Why can't we just have this? Like, there's so much darkness in the world. Why can't I have a chalk sign?
Well,
Adam,
just know that it's been the same special for a few weeks.
These hell lists, these angry, sad lists.
Okay. Every server does this. Every server does this,
What?
and it encourages you to spend money. When your server approaches the table asking if you want still or sparkling water, that is intended to lead you to choose one of the likely costlier options instead of drinking free tap water.
When did this, I've been thinking about, this has been on my mind.
Mhm.
When did this option become a thing? Because like you used to just get water.
Yeah.
They bring water
And
to
they
the
would
table.
just bring it.
And now it's still sparkling, river, ocean. Like it's like, like I'm but no, I'm tired of it. And it's like, and I didn't know that it was extra money until the first time I saw the bill, and I was like, Jesus.
And ordering
like,
water is like a flow chart now, right? Because it's
Yes!
like, do you want water? Yes. Do you want sparkling or tap? I'll take sparkling. Okay. Do you want San Pellegrino or do you want the house? Like it's like and I'm like, wait a second. Do I have to pay for the San Pellegrino? Like where?
And you can't say, is it extra? Because that makes you look.
That makes you look cheap.
You're cornered.
Yes.
It's a water corner.
Yes.
Yes. It's true. It's a trap.
It's water.
Yeah, it's a trap.
But it's like 40 steps to order water now.
Could you imagine being on a date and then it was like still or sparkling, and then your date's like, is the sparkling extra? You probably judge them, but like that's a valid question. I want to know, is the water more?
Unless you're both cheap, right?
Yeah,
Then
you got to
it's
find
like,
somebody.
hey,
Yeah.
frugal man.
Yeah.
I got you. I see you.
A little frugal girl. Yeah.
Okay, once you take a peek at the menu, and this is something that's come up in the last 10 years, especially.
Okay.
When you look at the menu and you look at the price next to it, right? What from the price is usually missing? This is a hard question, but just take a guess.
The what from the price?
Yeah. So if you see you'll see oh, it's risotto, and it'll be like ... and then it'll be the number. You know what you never see?
What?
You know when you go to a store and it's like it's $24.99 or it's $24.
They never put the
They never
cents
do that.
on it.
And you know what else they don't do? They don't put the dollar sign up or the pound sign or whatever it is you want.
Why?
Because
Oh, Adam. What a mystery.
because apparently that screams money, as in you're paying. Whereas the 24, let's say it's $24.
They just put 2-4.
They just put 24. They
That
put
is- ...
24.
They want to make it seem like it's not about money.
Yeah, it's just that's 24.
It's like the steak.
It's
$79.
elevated. And you know what?
I hate it.
It differentiates it from like a car dealership
Yeah.
or like Walmart, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, this is only $24.99. They could just say
Yeah.
25, but it's like a hard sell
A
thing.
lot of numbers.
Whereas this pulls it back. It's a little bit more of an elegant way.
Refined.
Hey, you're going to spend too much and you are going to so enjoy it. You're going to love it.
I want to pay. I want it to be so cheap. I need to know the cents, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. I want,
Yes. Yeah.
Ah.
Now, okay, last one. And I love this one. You ever been in a restaurant and you can barely hear the person?
Yes. I get so overstimulated.
Well, I think that happens to you all the time, actually.
What?
Because you're tremendously cooler than I am. And I think part of that is
That's not true.
I'm at home. No, it is true. It's obviously true. What are you talking about? Why are you lying?
Well, what am I supposed to say to that?
No, it's not true.
No, I think we're cool in different ways.
No. And I'm fine with that.
I'm fine
One
with
of the things about me is that Jesse, we bring up a friend of ours.
You got a crush?
Who, he told me once, he's like, you're going to hit your prime in like your 50s. And I
Yeah.
think that's right. Like that is who I am. I'm totally comfortable with that. But Jax goes out and she does things and she's like, oh, I'm at a rave and I'm at a sober rave and I'm DJing a set.
No,
that's what she does, right?
I've
And
never-
I'm on the weekend and I'm like, I'm watching hockey and going to bed at 10.
I've never DJ'd a sober rave, but I've been to many raves
Right.
and I am sober. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, I'm going to go do this. Like I noticed yesterday for Easter, you were out with a friend just having a picnic and exchanging Easter bunnies.
In a parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you just do cool stuff, right? Whereas people with kids don't have time to be cool or have cool stuff.
Oh, that's why I
think.
don't have kids.
Well,
so
there
I
you
can
go.
go and have parking lot picnics, you know?
So when you're at a restaurant
yeah.
and they are playing loud music, right? What are they trying to do?
Drown your thoughts out.
No.
What?
Well, maybe drown your thoughts out a little bit, but I think that's a side effect. They're trying to get you to go. Faster music, louder music makes you eat faster. Slower music makes you stay longer. So when you go to a steakhouse, like in Toronto, we've just got this restaurant, and Jackson and I have been to it. It's called Harbor 60.
Oh
and
my
it is like
God.
one of the top restaurants
It's
in the
so
country.
fancy. Yeah.
Very fancy. But you can take Harbor 60 or Ruth's Chris or whatever. You can apply it to your town, your city, whatever. Everybody's got that very nice shishi restaurant with the white tablecloths and
Keg,
whatever.
yeah.
The reason the music's low there is because it's a multi-course meal. and they want you to get comfortable.
They want you to stay.
And they want you to stay and keep spending.
And
especially spending on booze.
And didn't we stay?
We stayed.
We stayed.
But we didn't spend money on booze, did we?
No, we did not.
No.
You had a
We must have been
drink.
disappointed at the server.
And you know what? That's like, it's like low, a soft saxophone I hear in the distance.
It's like Sade's greatest hits.
Yes. Yeah. It's like,
this is no, and you're like, this is no ordinary love, Sade.
It's like, stay a little while, spend more money.
Yeah.
Interesting,
Yeah.
but like you're at Sneaky D's and you can't hear out of your right ear.
100%.
And they're like, in and out,
Yeah,
let's
because they're
go.
like, here's your nachos,
Yeah.
get out, you know? Like,
and I'm like, I'd like to stay because the nachos are great. Service is great. Adam, you're
is that great?
Adam, wild. This is
love
some
that.
wild info.